What is up, Leo? We're going to be doing your weekly reading really quick. These are going to be timeless, so whenever you see it is when you are meant to see it. Okay, we have some crazy energy going on this week. If you would like to see more about that, join my Patreon channel or check out the collective reading I did this morning. It is really long because we really got to chatting about it, but it talks about a lot about masculine versus feminine there. So let's get into it. We're going to do a past, present, future spread. I am open for personal readings and Reiki sessions. I'm a master Reiki healer, so if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and check out my website down below in the description box. All the tarot decks I use will be linked down below as well. And the Patreon channel link is there too. So if you want to become part of that family for access to all the monthly zodiac readings, energy shift readings, moon cycle readings, and weekly Patreon only readings, we have a lot of live chats going on. So go ahead, check that out, and let's see what's going on, Leo. What do we have for Leo? Past, present, and future for Leo, please, Spirit. Okay. They're telling me past for these two, so I'm going to take them as such. And we'll get the rest of your spread and get on with it. Let's push this back a little bit. Okay. Okay, overall energy is the Page of Cups. This is very cohesive with the collective. It's opening up emotionally, right? It's opening up emotionally, learning how to flirt and be playful again, and just be expressive again, be vulnerable. Recent past, we do have the Four of Swords, Judgment in reverse, and the Seven of Cups in reverse. There's a need to heal before heading forward on your path because there's been a lot of confusion in the past that you're now needing to sort through. I want to say it's actually illusions and false judgments of people. It does feel in regards to how you see people, how you communicate with people. There's almost like, okay, I was kind of heading down this path and it's almost like an adjustment. Like I need to really think about this and switch where I'm going. Current situation. Wow. I actually really like this. I know it doesn't look nice with the King of Cups and the Hermit in reverse and the Devil upright, but I think this is what you're reflecting on the toxicity, about the connections that might have not been emotionally stable, might have been really shut down, and might have made you really want to curl into yourself versus learning how to be vulnerable and open up. I really like this Devil energy though. It's almost like recognition, like recognizing the Capricorn, that Devil energy within you, the toxic self-sabotaging energy. It does feel a little Seven of Swords. Immediate future, we do have the Ten of Swords, Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Four of Wands. This is the need to release those illusions because all they're doing is creating a lot of pain, a lot of stagnancy. Some of you are trying to manifest this connection to come back because you have this hope that it's going to be long-term and stable. Your thoughts create reality. So if you have this hope, but then you also have all this fear, all this doubt that's actually going to come to fruition, that's what's playing out. So just be mindful of what you think because it's manifesting externally. I do think there's a great possibility for this connection, but there's this is what's manifesting because this is where the headspace is at. That's what I'm not too fond of. Hold on, let me get some light for us. How about that? Okay. Let's get some clarifiers. Let's use Crystal Visions Tarot for this. Nope. Okay. Witches Tarot, sorry. Witches Tarot. Okay. Why is the Page of Cups here as the overall energy for Leo? Show me what I need to see for my Leos. Why is the Page of Cups here for Leo? Yeah. There's a need to emotionally open up after being extensively detached. A lot of emotional detachment. And you might not think of it that way because I think that you're actually very emotional, Leo. I just don't think that you're expressing it. And there's the lack of expression, the Ace of Swords. You're not being honest with people about what you're really feeling, about the disappointment or the lack of support that you're feeling from other people. There's a need to open up and actually say that. Let's look at the past. I want to look at Judgment in reverse. I want to see, this actually feels like what you're avoiding. Yep, the Truth. Queen of Swords, Libra energy. Could also be Aquarius or Gemini. And what we're getting clarity on. The the frustration. I also want to say how you gave your power away to the foundation of this connection or just to other foundations. And what landed on top of the Four of Swords is the wanting of the reconciliation, trying to figure out. These two cards landed right out on top of it, the Three of Cups and the Eight of Wands. That's the desire, the wanting to take action, the wanting to come back together with these people. Doesn't have to be romantic, could just be friends and family members. But this Queen of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, there's a lot of frustration about being single, but also the lack of stability going on in your life in general. This doesn't feel just in regards to romance and connections. This feels like overall stability, right? Wanting overall stability, frustrating that it's not happening as quickly as you want it to. I want to look more at Judgment because I do think that there's a lack of clarity on something here. Judgment's also about like divinely orchestrated events, right? Yeah, exactly. You want to know why this isn't coming in, this offer of love, this emotional support. Some of you is just simply emotional support from people around you. It doesn't feel like crazy romantic. It feels like a lot of friends, family wanting that support. Let's look at the King of Cups in the current situation. The shutdown, the King of Cups is in reverse. Yeah, that's what you're reflecting on. Exactly what we said. I like that you're reflecting on this, how you have put yourself in solitude because you don't want to be vulnerable with people because you're anticipating the Ten of Swords. But that's that devil energy that you're sitting in, right? That's why you're thinking on it. That's what the Four of Swords is all about. I want to reconcile, but I know I need to address this first. I want to reconcile, but I know I need to address this first. You know the love is there, the Ten of Cups. I really like that. Wow. And I don't mind the King of Wands being in reverse because it's just telling me that it is a balanced connection that's going to be coming in. The King and Queen of Wands. This is also you learning how to balance your polarities, your masculine and your feminine, and not trying to push things forward with just sheer force, understanding that people have free will and things are going to happen in divine timing. So let's look at the Hermit. There's the Hermit here. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. You need to find your own stability within before you can move towards your King of Wands. And that's why we have that Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Remember, in the recent past, attached to the Queen of Wands, you're the feminine here. There's a need to find stability within in order to have the stable foundations with another, which makes sense. You don't want one half to be a little shattered and shaky and the other one to be really stable. You want them both to be stable so they can last the test of time. Then we have the World that came out. So I like this. This is the new cycle you're heading into. Very stable, very grounded, very nurturing. A lot of self-reflection. I also think that you're willing to open up to this person now because you've done a lot of work on yourself. Let's look at the Ten of Swords, what this painful ending is around. I want to say it's perception. Wow, yeah, clarified by the Ten of Swords. It's perception. That's just validation for me as a reader. When I get two of the same card clarifying each other, no matter if one's upright or reversed or they're both facing the same way, it's just validation that the message that we've already been talking about is right. I don't feel you in a true Ten of Swords. I think that you're releasing the Ten of Swords in your life you've already experienced, which is something we're going through collectively. It's the end of the purge. That's why it's not yet completed. With the Ten of Swords in reverse, it just feels like you're at the very end. It's almost there. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords. Yep, there's the Devil in reverse and the Sun. Releasing the shadow to attain enlightenment. I love it. I absolutely adore it. I love it. This is what the collective's going through. And Leo, you're really freaking embodying it a lot. I really like the Sun. That's your energy. Capricorn energy again with the Devil. Saturn energy with the World. Virgo with the Hermit. It feels like you're very accepting of this. I don't think that you're really pushing. You're not being dramatic. You're not being like dramatic, Leo. You're being very like logical, but in the heart space, which I really like. Yep. Four of Wands clarified by the Six of Wands, meaning that in between them is the Two of Wands, a decision. And that's where you're getting in your head in the Eight of Swords, overthinking the possibility of things moving in the right direction. It does feel like worry, like it's so close, it's so in reach. You might be thinking that, oh, it's not actually going to happen. So let's look at your Knight of Cups in reverse, because this is the second time that a Knight of Cups has come up for you. Came up in the recent past around judgment, what your soul's trying to call you toward. Why is the Knight of Cups here? I just heard retreat. Some of you might still retract. Yeah, you're needing to heal that side of you that thinks it's scary to be vulnerable. Because this is the excess and moderation. That's what temperance is also about. It's also about the divine angels, ascended masters coming in to restore balance. It's mostly about diluting excess though. So this excess shutdown or not learning how to be detached, but also emotionally invested, like that balance, that dance between the two. That's where you're heading, which I really like. Exactly. To bring in a 9 of Cups. You have the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups. You have a lot of cups, lots of love. But you're also being very defensive. There's a need to understand that you don't have to go 100% all the time with people. They need to earn your time, your attention. They do, but it doesn't mean you have to be rude or cold about it. And that's what you're learning, which I actually really like. You're being very, very slow with opening up emotionally, and what's underneath the page is the 3 of Cups, that reconciliation that you are thinking about. And underneath it is the 6 of Wands, and then strength, your energy, and then the Tower in reverse, and then the 10 of Pentacles. And there's your Knight of Pentacles, the offer. The stability, the change, the confidence to move forward and actually truly believe that's actually going to benefit you. You're getting away from the self-limiting beliefs, from the toxic mindset that you have, the Devil and the 10 of Swords. Because once you release that shadow, that fear and the doubt, that's when you have the aha moment, the enlightenment, the happiness of what's possible, what you can attain. I really like this, Leo. This is what I have for you guys. I hope this resonates. Please like, share, subscribe, join our Patreon family down below in the description box, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.